Hi, I'm Lita Leapins.
And I'm Jim Gordon.
And welcome to another edition of Our City Tonight.
Well, the summer and fall weather have gone, so we are back in Hubcast Studios where we spend all winter to start the show, and we're about ready to do that right now.
And we have a packed show, so let's get right to Our City Tonight. Well, we're here downtown Vancouver at the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver for a very special occasion, which is the 37th annual Splash, which supports the Arts Umbrella, which has been around for 40 years, Jim.
Right, we should clarify. So 37 with the
37
event, but
Splash.
Arts Umbrella.
Yeah, auction and gala.
This is a great event, and we're really proud and happy to be back here with this event. We're going to talk to some of the people that make this event what it is. We're in here a little early as they're getting set up. We're getting early VIP access to talk to some of the folks. Let's go check out this great event. Things are starting to get going. I think the energy is big. We got Paul LaRocky's the president and CEO of Arts Umbrella. Paul, thank you for talking to us. We're getting you early. I'm talking fast because you're going to be one busy man tonight.
It's a big night. It is a big night. Thank you.
This is your Super Bowl. Talk about the Arts Umbrella, especially this signature event, Splash.
Well, Arts Umbrella is an organization that's now celebrating 40 years here in Metro Vancouver. And it's all about providing life transformative moments for young people, regardless of socioeconomic barriers. This year alone, Arts Umbrella will serve 24,000 young people across Metro Vancouver, with more than 80% served through bursaries, scholarships, and donor-funded community programs. It's an amazing story. And Splash is our most significant fundraiser of the year. It really is a big part of supporting our mission, and we are so grateful to the artists in our community who make it happen.
Can you talk a bit about your involvement? How long have you been involved with this wonderful cause?
Well, I've been involved with Arts Umbrella for about 15 years in total, and it's an amazing organization. I so believe in what we are trying to do, and really to provide arts education regardless of any barrier to young people. And it's about making more courageous, empathetic, caring citizens, and they grow up, and whether they go on to be artists, many will, but many of them will go on into many different professions and different life paths, but having that foundation of an arts education is critical.
Getting the chance.
Yeah. Oh, and Arts Umbrella is all about providing that chance.
One last question for you before we let you go to all the people that are trying to talk to you tonight. It really must warm your heart when you see how much has happened in 15 years.
Oh, it's amazing. I have seen Arts Umbrella grow, particularly in our reach throughout the community. We're in about 65 community centers, neighborhood houses, healthcare facilities, all providing programs that are entirely funded by caring citizens and making a huge difference. And then to now have this opportunity to imagine a huge growth with our next year moving into the former Emily Carr University of Art and Design South building. It's going to be about the next generations of young people, and we are ready, and we're excited, and we're so propped and supported by the community, so many who are here tonight.
We appreciate your time. Get out there and enjoy the night and try not to work too hard.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
You're
tonight.
quite welcome. I'm going to pass things over to Lita. Lita, where are you?
We are very excited to be here with Splash co-chairs, Bruce and Christy. Christy, I'm going to start with you to tell the audience a little bit more about what Splash is all about.
Sure. Splash started 37 years ago as a small community fundraiser on Granville Island, which is where Arts Umbrella is located, and now it's grown to this.
Wow, and it's pretty exciting. You guys have some amazing artists on board. In fact, 100 from BC itself, and again, even beyond. So Bruce, you are kind of the expert here on the artwork that has been brought in and the people that are donating. Can you give us a little bit of an example of who is participating in this great show?
Sure. Well, this has been going on for a number of years, so we've built up a number of artists that we can rely on every year. And this year we've outdone ourselves, I believe. We've got some of the top artists internationally that have a connection to Vancouver. We've got Doug Copeland and Ed Bertinsky and Dana Claxton, many of our top artists, and as well as artists that earlier on in their career. We could not do it without the artists and their gallerists, and we're so grateful to them.
And you guys are raising a lot of money at this event as it's grown. Can you give us a little bit of an idea how many people are going to be participating?
Yeah, we've got 530 people coming tonight, and we've got 100 artists, and we're hoping to raise well over $500,000.
Well, very exciting, and thank you for spending some time with us before the show starts, because I know you're both super busy. So
Great.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Lita and I continue with our behind-the-scenes VIP access before the gala gets going. We're joined for our last interview by Robert Lemon. He is a local architect, and we're happy to have you here because you're also the biggest donator to this wonderful event. So thank you for doing that, and thank you for talking with us.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here and glad to help Arts Umbrella. I think it's an important institution in Vancouver.
Agreed.
tell us a little bit about the project that this particular donation is going towards.
Well, what the donation will be an endowment for the new School of Theatre and Music. It would be a part of the Emily Carr repurposing of the former Emily Carr building on Granville Island. And Arts Umbrella has been fortunate to have inherited this building. It's being repurposed, and it's going to be, I think, a remarkable piece of modern architecture which will be influential for so many students, not just in the music and drama programs, but in other programs as well.
And your late partner, his presence is here.
Yes.
Can you talk a bit about that legacy and how important this was to both of you?
Happy to do that. It'll be called the Robert M. Lettingham School. And Robert Lettingham Bob was my partner of 32 years. And he was a distinguished interior designer. And when he received an honorary degree from the University of Manitoba, he was given this wonderful Bill Reed silver pin, which is a reminder of, so he's in spirit, he's with us here tonight. So I thought that was appropriate.
That's wonderful. What a great legacy.
Yeah,
and both of you contributing to our community in such a big way.
Thank you.
Well, Jim, that was an amazing event. We had so much fun here at Splash.
That's right. Boy, a lot of great art auctioned off tonight, a lot of talent, a lot of love in the room, all for a great cause. We've had a good time, but I think it's almost time to pack it in.
It sure is. Well, we're here in downtown Vancouver at the Absolute Spa at Century Plaza. This is a beautiful spa, if those of you out watching have never been. But I'm here today with Brittany Ivins with Soluzione Spa Products, and we're going to talk specifically about one of their cosmetic lines that's really making some, groundbreaking news lately. Now, tell us a little bit of why Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics, how it began. It's 20 years old.
Absolutely. So Pauline Youngblood actually created this brand over 20 years ago. She was working in a medical spa environment where at the time there was really only products that had petroleum-based toxicity and were covering like masks. So it really didn't look natural, and you're also trying to heal at that time. So you want to use something that's a little bit better for your skin.
That makes sense. Now, give us some reasons why Youngblood stands out in the luxury market.
Yeah, so this is actually clean luxury cosmetics. What that means is it's free from toxic ingredients. Not only is it healing, but it's healthy for your skin as well. So for example, I may not wear a primer every day if I don't want to take that extra step for my makeup, but this particular primer is actually very healing with silica. So it's great for people who have maybe acne scar concern, and you'll actually find yourself using a primer in that case. Your makeup will look better and last longer, but it will also be healing those scars at the same time.
Well, I know Jim and I have been using these products now for the last few months, I think 6 months, and it has made a huge difference, I think, on the screen. Jim's really excited about some of the products because it's tough for a guy to find stuff that is healing as well as not looking like you're wearing makeup, and that's one of the goals that we always have. Now, I want to know, what is your absolute go-to product that you can't live without in this line?
This is actually straight out of my purse, so it looks a little messy. This is the Ultimate Corrector. The reason why is often when I'm not working, I don't wear makeup, but I want to maybe look a little bit better. With the yellow and the orange, you can create a neutral, so I can correct my under eye dark circles. I can cover any blemishes and look very natural. I can even use this to stipple Jim's beard. So it is a wonderful product, and literally in a retail environment, it can match every skin tone. I've had amazing results with it. So it's a great product to have.
What I found learning a little bit more about this product line is it suits everybody.
It does.
So all skin colors, all skin issues. So
Absolutely. So with their foundations, they actually have different finishes. So for example, if you have more of a textural concern from perhaps acne or even acne scarring, you would want to use more of a matte finish. So you're not reflecting a lot of light. Whereas Lita here loves the loose mineral foundation because we want a radiant glow.
Well, I use it because it's easy to put on.
Easy and radiant.
Exactly.
But it looks flawless.
Yeah, so just finishing up here, can you just give our audience a little bit of information, maybe guidance on choosing the best foundation, because it's tough. There's all these different choices.
Definitely. So for example, if you're having a drier skin type, you'll probably want to use more of a liquid foundation or even a tinted moisturizer. That way you're not grabbing onto any dryness. You're actually going to be rehydrating the skin. Even the liquid foundation has a deep C complex, so it's very healthy. I love how whatever you're using is multi-purpose. It's not just going to look good on your skin, it's going to be healing, it's helping. Even this one favorite of mine, of course, has vitamin E, which is an antioxidant, so it's going to help protect your skin barrier.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks for joining us today. I'm always learning so much every time you come and spend some time with us.
My pleasure.
We really appreciate it. And thanks to the folks at Absolute Spa here in downtown Vancouver at the Century Plaza.
Well, we're back here at Hubcast Studios in Vancouver. We hope you're enjoying our city tonight. I'd like to remind you, if you have any comments, questions, or would like to get in touch with us, you can do so by reaching out to us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Our City Tonight.
Which leads me to another Our City Tonight giveaway. If you missed this episode, it's episode 56 on our YouTube channel under videos. And we talked to Dr. Dave Harper about his bio diet book, which is the ketogenic diet. If you want to win a copy of this book, you can reach out to us at Facebook at Our City Tonight or Instagram. Just direct message us and let us know you want to win bio diet.
We should also mention all past episodes, of course, you can check out on YouTube under Our City Tonight. Just click on episodes and you can check out all past episodes. Okay, we're here at Hubcast Studios. Let's get right back to Our City Tonight.
Well, this is something you don't see every day, Lita. We're here at the well-liked, loved, I would say, Homer Street Cafe here in Vancouver, at the corner of Homer and Smythe. What's happening tonight, though, is that New York is moving into Vancouver.
Absolutely, and it is Dante's New York City, one of the world's best cocktail bars. They brought some of their personnel down to take over Homer Street Cafe, and we're really excited because I've got the list of cocktails.
And I know that they're making ones that you really like.
Negronis for sure, because they partnered with Campari, and we're very excited to see what they have in store for us.
It's really cool because this Dante's in whatever form has been around since before World War, during World War I.
Yeah.
Everybody from Hemingway to Seinfeld to Patti Smith and everybody in between has enjoyed this wonderful little non-pretentious place in the village. I'm really excited to see what their bartender, their creative director, Naren's going to do tonight. We're going to talk to him. You're going to talk to a bunch of other people. We're here early, but we're going to get right into this fantastic event as Dante NYC takes over the Homer Street Cafe. Well, we're out on the patio here at Homer Street Cafe, and I've got the man of the hour, Naren Young, who is the creative director at Dante. We're talking to you very quickly because you've got a lot going on tonight, and you're a busy man of the hour. You come from Australia. Talk about how you were fascinated by the mixology world before you were actually able to drink legally.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a very unusual, unorthodox trajectory through the industry. So yeah, I saw the movie Cocktail when I was about 14, 15. developed this kind of like fascination with that industry, and I thought that kind of looked like a fun profession. So my mother started buying me these cocktail books, really bad kind of cocktail books, and I just started studying them and just sort of reading them and making drinks for her and her friends, and then from there it just kind of like took off, and I kind of developed this passion, I guess.
Walk me through and map it out how you go from Australia to New York City.
Sure. I mean, New York seemed like the pinnacle of bars at the time. This is kind of almost 15 years ago, and that was kind of seemed like the pinnacle of where you could go in the industry. So I kind of felt like that was the place to kind of go and make it. So I really wanted to. I had my sights set on the Big Apple, and I really wanted to go there and work in bars and see how I did.
You walk into an iconic place like Dante around, you were there before World War I. Can you talk about what you wanted to do? You've been around the world. What were you bringing to this iconic restaurant bar that you wanted to do with the cocktails? Because you really revitalized the cocktail scene.
Pretty much. I mean, it was always just a very simple cafe. There wasn't cocktails there wasn't mixed drinks. It was just you'd go there and get a panini or an espresso or maybe a cannoli. So our background is in creating world-class bars. So we really wanted to, the owners and I are all kind of like lifelong hospitality friends. So we wanted to kind of infuse that kind of, Australian sensibility into it, but kind of still maintain the integrity or the historical, integrity of what Dante has always been, which is a place for the community. It's still very relaxed. It may be very busy, but it's just a chill place where you can come with your family, you're with your friends, and there's no kind of pretension.
Just going to say, one of the things I've heard about that restaurant and the cafe, there is no pretense at all in this place.
No, it's just a very casual place. People come there with their kids, their dogs, it's like there's no dress code, there's no house rules. But we really wanted to elevate the kind of drink offering, and that's what we're kind of, I guess we're good at. And we've been taking that around the world, and here we are in Vancouver.
Just before I let you go, talk to me and our viewers as to what people are going to be able to sample tonight here at the Homer Street Cafe as Dante takes over, so to speak.
Sure. I guess aperitivo culture, the kind of whole idea of European-style drinking is very much our MO. So we're going to be drinking a lot of Negronis, a lot of spritzers. Our Garibaldi is the drink we're kind of most famous for, which is Campari and fluffy orange juice. So that'll be our signature. That's our signature cocktail, so people can get to sample that in the flesh, which would be great.
And a little birdie whispered in my ear. Kate from Canberra Communications. Is this best Negroni in the world? Has that voted that?
Best bar in the world.
Best bar in the world. What was the Negroni, Kate?
Yeah, best Negroni in New York, and then
okay, that's pretty damn good too.
But this year we won 2 big awards, and just recently we won World's Best Bar in London at the World's 50 Best Bar Awards, which is very cool. So.
I tell you what, Naren, that's pretty impressive. I'm looking forward to trying what you serve up tonight, and thank you for taking a few seconds. And welcome to Vancouver, by the way.
My pleasure.
It's always sunny like that here. Anyway, good luck tonight, pal.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Cheers.
Well, JS, considering that you won People's Choice Bartender of the Year this year in Vancouver, you're bringing a whole new game to the cocktail game in Vancouver. How do you feel Vancouver's doing in that area?
I think we're doing very well. We're full of very talented bartenders, and we're full of people that enjoy having great cocktails, so it's a great combination.
And what have you seen as being a bartender all these years? What have you seen the changes in Vancouver? How are we making some strides?
We're making some strides in the hospitality side. It's not about what the bartender wants you to drink, it's about what you want to drink and how can we make it better and create a great experience. And that's what's important.
And tell us about tonight.
Tonight is very exciting. It's the launch of our Dante takeovers, serving 12 of their fantastic cocktails. We have 4 of their food items on our menu. 2 other bartenders behind the bar, rocking it all night long. So it's going to be absolutely fantastic for 5 days.
An excellent event. So thank you to you for bringing all these great classic cocktails back into the Vancouver world, and congratulations on your great success.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, Campari is a part of this amazing takeover, and I'm so excited because I love Campari, and I love pretty much all cocktails made with Campari. What is your participation with this event, and what are you making?
Well, I think Campari has had a long history in cocktail culture. We're sort of a mainstay, the heart of many classic cocktails. And Dante prides itself on their classic cocktails and their cocktail culture. So it was a really natural fit for us to work together.
And it's having a resurgence, definitely. The new generations are discovering this incredible spirit. Can you tell us what you are holding and what I'm holding, part of the event here?
Yeah, I would say that, we've sort of evolved with our palate. We're definitely into more bitter flavors, and Campari is definitely the #1 bitter. And I am having a Negroni Sbagliato. So Sbagliato actually means wrong or mistake in Italian. So the idea is that the Prosecco was a mistake. So it's basically a Negroni, but instead of gin, we've added Prosecco, and it started out as an accident. And this is a golden Sbagliato that Dante has created. So if you look really closely, there's actually gold flecks in the drink. So
Ah, beautiful. And what am I drinking? I actually saw the name of this and I saw the ingredients and I'm like, please give me that one.
So this is definitely a twist on a classic cocktail that Dante has done with Campari, strawberry, rhubarb. We've got a beautiful watermelon radish there. So this will be a very light, refreshing cocktail. This should be had as an aperitivo. It should open up your palate, but the Campari nicely grounds it with a little bit of bitter so it's not too sweet.
And it's under the heading of Summer of Spritz, but we can have these all year round, right?
All year long. All year long.
Well, now it's time for another edition of Inside Business. Today, Lita sits down with the GM of NRX Botanicals, a locally based company. The GM's name is Reza Safari. Lita.
Thanks, Jim. Reza, when people hear the word lifestyle, it's been used to promote every single product on the planet, from cars to clothing. What does it mean when we're talking about health supplements?
You're absolutely right. It's being used nowadays liberally by everybody talking about the lifestyle, but more correctly is a balanced lifestyle. We obviously have different lifestyles, but is it balanced? That's the question. And a balanced lifestyle involves good nutrition, an active lifestyle, having sports, as well as socializing, going out there and being social with friends and family.
Yeah, we're hearing that more and more. And although supplements aren't, as you said, a magic pill to balance everything, you have to balance everything in your life.
True. That's because we think that if we sit and watch TV and have a greens drink or a protein drink and that's a healthy thing, I'm doing the healthy thing. No, that's not the case. You have to be out there, you have to be active, and have the body metabolize and cleanse itself as well. You want to replace the bad with the good.
Yeah, I like that visual of someone sitting on the couch in their workout gear having a greens and what.
Precisely, that's
funny. Now, when you also hear the word efficacy to talk about quality, what does that mean, and what is the difference between buying your supplements at a mass grocery drugstore chain versus going into a health food store?
The difference is huge. Efficacy and quality go hand in hand. Quantity is a big part of it as well. So for a product to be efficacious, it has to have the right quality ingredients and the right quantity of that ingredient. So for that, what we do is, because we are a non-mass market company, we go to health food stores and professionals where the products are explained as to how they work, why the formulation is set up, and is the proper formulation for you to take or supplementation for you to take.
That makes sense. And consumers want results, especially if they're paying a little bit more. They want the reason why they're paying a little bit more. What should they look for when shopping for supplements? And I know NRX has got that covered.
Yes, that's obviously we all look for certified organic ingredients for our nutritional products. There are certain ingredients that are better absorbed or better or more bioavailable. For example, our minerals are chelated. Chelation is a process where a protein is attached to the mineral so that the body can absorb it a lot more and a lot faster.
That makes sense.
We use DR caps for our capsulations so that the contents of the capsules are released in the intestine and therefore the yield is higher that way.
DR, which delayed release.
Capsules, correct.
Excellent, thank you. Now, with the word supplement, people often think of multivitamins and multiminerals only, but there's so many more out there to deal with issues.
Supplementation could be your protein shakes, could be your greens, your probiotics, your EFAs or essential fatty acids, your omegas, omega-3, 6, 9s. Those are all classified as nutritional supplements.
And you specifically have some great immune boosters with NRX.
The immune boosters, again, is a broad category. So it could be your omegas, it could be your probiotics. We have a great product called black seed oil. It's new to the market. We are the first to bring it to the Canadian market some 5 or 6 years ago, and now it has taken off, and a lot more people know about it. A fantastic product for your lungs, your gastrointestinal health as well. It's a very, very strong tonic. It's good for many, many things.
Wonderful. Now, which leads me into that you're the general manager at NRX, so you have a lot of say in what comes into the market. like black seed that is having a lot of great results.
Yes, and that is actually driven by the consumers as well. There's obviously stress and sleep is very big nowadays, and so we are developing products, key products to address that need. Immune has always been there to boost our immune. We are stressed, and when we are stressed, our immune system suffers.
Yeah.
So for that reason, we brought some of the best ingredients to the marketplace.
And it's nice because we've done our little research on you as well, that you meet all the requirements. So with Health Canada, it's another important thing for consumers to understand is needing to be licensed.
Very important, because in 2004, Health Canada created a new category, the nutraceutical category, whereby all the products have to be licensed.
Excellent.
They have to have the NPN number, or the natural product number, in order to be then sold in the marketplace. So everything is controlled, everything is substantiated by documentation, and we have to provide that to Health Canada.
Excellent. So where can our consumers find NRX products?
NRX products are at health food stores, or practitioners, NDs, chiropractors, pharmacies, where there's professionals that can speak to the formulations and the product itself, and make sure that you are getting what you need.
Perfect. Now, thank you so much. We have Reza Safari here, General Manager at NRX Botanicals Limited. Thanks for spending time with us today on this edition of Inside Business.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Well, we're back here at Absolute Spa with Brittany Ivins of Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics, and we want to do a giveaway. Compliments of Youngblood. What can our audience win, Brittany?
So you're going to win this beautiful holiday set valued at $100. You get a beautiful highlighter, eyeshadow palette, and a lip product. I'm so happy you get a lip product because it's my first purchase from Youngblood, because I want to have healthy products on my skin rather than toxic.
That's very important. And how you can win? Well, simply message Jim and I at our Instagram at Our City Tonight and let us know that you want to win this beautiful prize. Or Facebook. You can visit us on Facebook and private message us there. So thanks, Brittany. We really appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Well, we're back here at Hubcast Studios where we started the show, but this means it's time to say goodbye.
It is. We hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Jim Gordon.
And I'm Lita Leapins.
We'll see you on the next edition of Our City Tonight.
Sponsorship for the Health and Wellness segment is provided by NRX Botanicals Limited.
Inside Real Estate segments are brought to you by Team Kerr, real estate advice for life. Some of my clothing has been provided by Emile Clothing Company, located in downtown Vancouver and online.
Some of my clothing has been provided by Blushing Boutique, located in downtown Vancouver and online. Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics provided by Soluzione Spa Products.